Hello farmers, welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. Third day of spring is here, afternoon hours. The morning kind of sucked because it rained all morning. But now the sky, I shouldn't say they're clear. Still cloudy out, but it's not raining. So we're getting some field work done. I am taking care of the cows like always now. So yeah, at the end of the last episode, we finished off year number 7. Now of course we're in year number 8, and now we advanced a couple days and the cow totals are still going up at a really good rate. I think we ended up at 560 cows, and I'll show you how many cows we got here when we get done today. So, like I said, I already got some field work done. The Steiger is already down on field number 14, 15, 16. We are planting barley in that field. We're going to plant barley in the field next to it as well. But yeah, we got too much money in our bank account, so it's time to spend some. I think the cows are all set. Got bales here for the straw. We'll get to the cow situation where I have some concerns here. We're going to sell some milk today. Oh, yeah, 409,000 liters of milk we got to sell. I think everything here is full-ish. Yeah, full-ish. Good enough there. All right, so we're all set. Yeah, so let's go ahead and I'll show you what's going on here for the milk price. I'm just waiting for that price to cap out. The Steiger just barely got started working. Like I said, it just finished raining not long ago. Now, I was going to do the recording while it's raining out, but I'm like, we don't want to do field work while it's raining. So I waited. It was supposed to stop raining around noon, and now it's 3 o'clock. It finally quit raining. But yeah, we can see the Steiger is going to town. Like I said, we're going to plant barley in this field, these 2 fields here. And with our cash here, we're going to come all the way over here. I said I was going to buy field number 29, but I think with the amount of cash we got, I want to buy these 4 fields right here. If I didn't check to see what the prices are, but I don't think it's going to be over $1 million, right? I don't think so. This field here is $390,000. Let's go ahead and buy that. There we go. Field number 2 is $320,000. Okay, maybe it's going to be over $1 million. Let's go buy that. Field number 3 is okay. It's going to be over $1 million. Okay, that's fine. And field number 5, I don't have the cash for it. Okay, so it's going to be 1.5 million. Well, I guess I still can get that far because of the milk. Yeah, when we sell the milk, I should be able to get that far. I thought we were going to buy the land and maybe buy some equipment today, but maybe not. I probably should have checked what is going on in those fields. Are they beginning the season? Okay, crops are already growing. Okay, so what are we growing here? Let's see what looks. We got oats, barley, wheat, and sunflower. You've already planted sunflower. Fields need to be plowed. Okay, I was not expecting that. Let me go ahead. We'll make this quick here. Let's turn on non-realistic here. Let's jump on our flying mode here. And turn on speed so I can get there quicker. Because I don't have a vehicle down there and I want to drive down there. Just look at the fields. Let's get the flying mode on. Let's just say we're in the drone. Oh yeah, the crops are really growing here already, aren't they? Yeah, those are well established. So, yeah, and yep, those are well established. What about the sunflowers? Sunflowers, not so much. So I could... Oh, we got some standing water over here for as much rain as we got. What's this, wheat over here? Okay. I mean, that's fine because I do want the straw, but I was kind of thinking I was going to merge these together, but since the crop's already growing in it, I think we'll just leave it as is. I mean, because we got cereal crop in 3 of the 4 fields. I know we don't own that field just yet, but we will shortly. But the sunflowers here, I would like to plant over, but in order for us to get here, where is our bridge? There's our bridge. So we'll be accessing our fields from this bridge right here. Actually, let me turn off so we're not running so fast. Get everyone dizzy here. But we put this bridge in because this bridge here is not wide enough for our 1870 and C tank to go across. So I put that in there when I was doing contracts. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave the fields as is. And then when we harvest them this year, we'll merge it all into one field. And then do crop sensing. I say crop sensing. Soil sensing. We'll get our field soil sense and take care of them then. But since 3 of the 4 fields do have cereal crop in it, I think we're fine there. This field here this year is definitely going to be corn for more corn silage. That should be ready to go anytime. And of course, we got field number 30, which will be corn as well. And of course, we got our cereal crop fields here as well and ready to go. All right, let's jump up to here because what I want to do is, if I can find, where did I park that tractor? There it is, our Voltra. We're going to hop into our Voltra and grab the manure spreader because the grass fields up here need another spreading of cow manure on, and we got plenty of cow manure. Where is my spreader? It's right over there. Let's hitch on up to that. I almost got the bunkers down below with the silage in. I almost got those cleared out. So when we do corn silage this year, should be able to dump our chaff into there. There we go, all hooked up. So that should be ready to go. I think I got maybe like 2 more truckloads to take out of there, which is not a problem because the cows are taking a lot of silage. That's why we need more fields for corn, more fields for straw. Now this is my kind of concerns going into the future. I don't think it's going to be a concern this year, but the amount of straw that we're going through for bedding and for feed is getting to be a lot. If it comes down to it, we can always stop giving them straw for bedding and just make sure we got enough for TMR. And all that will really do, their health will go down, and that will kind of slow the production of milk. So let's go in and we'll have a quick look here at the cow situation. We're up to 579 cows. No cows have perished yet, but you can see the amount of straw they require every 2 days. Almost up to 90,000 liters every 2 days. That's almost 5 bales, 20,000 liter bales that we got. That's almost 5 bales they require every 2 days. And if you go, how many days we got in a year, which is 6-day seasons times 4, 24 days. Yeah. It gets to be a lot of bales just for straw for bedding. And the TMR that they require per every 2 days is 176,000 liters. But if you come on down here, it's over 3 million liters that they require for the season. Can I jump out of that, please? We're ready to go spread some cow manure. So, yeah, we could possibly just cut off the bedding in the future if I need to. I don't want to. I want to keep the production up to 100% if I can, because you can see the amount of milk coming in is really, really good. Now you can tell we got a lot of rain because the water level did rise. I got that mod to where when it rains, any low-lying areas will build up with water, and that's what we got because it rained a lot last night, and it rained hard. So we'll get our grass fields all set. We seem to be doing fine on hay. I'm actually surprised there's still hay on the ground. So we cut this, midsummer? Somewhere around there. And I still got hay on the ground. The little spots I left over. I will say this, the winter last year, I think we got maybe 1 night of snow, and it was very little. And the ground was covered for about a day, and that was about it. And it didn't snow or rain the rest of the winter. So that is probably why we still got hay on the ground here. If it stays around until this summer, that's fine. We'll just spin it on up and collect it. And of course, now we got 2 more grass fields to mow this year. Also, down below, that's fields number 31 and 12. So I think we're staying ahead of the curve. I was actually kind of surprised, though, when I set a goal for last year of getting up to 500 cows. I'm like, I don't think we'll do it. And we got to, 560? That was quite of a shocker. So this year's goal is to get up to 800 cows. I think that should be fine. That should be reachable. But we'll see how it goes. Now, this season is not going to be as fast as last season. It's going to be faster than normal. It seemed like everyone that did leave a comment did like that the pace did pick up. But I can't keep up that pace. That was last episode. Yeah, like I was saying, that took me about 12 hours to... It wasn't 12 hours of recording, but I think I recorded like 7 hours and about 5 hours off-camera work. But yeah, it was like 12 to 14 hours of playing Farming Simulator just to get that second episode done. That's a lot of work. I'm hoping to cut back on that much work because, like I said, now we're not going to do soybeans and we're not going to do canola. So we were doing that before just to get the cash so we can advance. But now, as we can see, the amount of milk that we're getting from our cows, it's not really necessary to be doing that. So it's one less cycle on the fields to do. So I won't have to plant, harvest, and also soil sense as much because we're not... I think it does it like every 4 harvests. You got to redo the soil sensing on the fields. So a cut back on a lot of work per field, but now we're buying more fields, so it's, yeah, it'll be just that much more work eventually again in the future. But that's what happens when we got 2,000 cows. Now, also, like I said, I wanted to buy some vehicles today, at least I thought we were. Well, I didn't realize those fields are going to be that expensive, but that's fine. We are going to buy another combine harvester. We're going to buy the twin to the Fendt 10T, but we are going to paint a different color. We are going to buy another medium-sized tractor / large-sized tractor, and get ourselves another baler, because when we're doing the harvesting for cereal crop, we want a worker following the combine to bale it on up. I probably should just double check on the cows. How much manure do we have? Is there a cap on the manure? No, I know we were above 500,000 liters before, so yeah, we should be okay on that. Milk is fine. Slurry is a couple times I've run out of straw bedding. That's why there's slurry in the tank. But if we ever quit doing the straw for bedding, we'll get liquid slurry for fertilizer, and we can always go buy a spreader or a sprayer and spread the slurry out in the fields that way. But I'm just a little bit concerned about, at first it wasn't a problem keeping up with the cows. And now that I can see how much liters we need just for we'll just say we got 600 cows, 3 million liters per season. Yeah, it's getting up there for sure. So we're more than 25% of the way there to 2,000 cows. Still seems like a long ways to go, but as you saw, if we get 250 cows a year, it's not going to be long before we're halfway there. I mean, I expect next season to be halfway there. And then, of course, the more cows we get, the more offspring we're going to get per season, as we are seeing. It won't be long before we are at 2,000 cows. But it was kind of nice in the last episode, mowing this field with the Big M. Definitely made the work a lot quicker, faster than I thought. I didn't think it was going to save me that much time as it did, but it saved me tons of time in this field. The other fields, I can always put them on a worker, because that is a set field. I could use course play for this field, but I could see a little bit of an issue sometimes with the island I just went around. I think course play would have no problem with it, but for as long as it takes me to mow the grass in the Big M, I might as well just do it myself to make sure it gets done right. Or better, or I don't want to say right, but it's not that hard to cut grass, is it? So the amount of manure that we do have, we're gonna burn through that pretty darn quick, because we got the grass. At least these two grass fields up here, the two grass fields below, those are all set. But of course, we're planting a lot of barley today, so I'll have to spread cow manure in those fields twice. And then I won't be able to plant corn until I think the first day of summer is when we can plant corn. So field number 30 and 11 are just going to have to wait a little bit on that. But the rest of the fields, I did not expect to have the fields that we've already purchased. I didn't expect them to already be planted. I thought basically we're going to buy the fields, and I kind of already set the Deutz-Fahrer up to subsoil the fields together, and I got the soil sensor on it. So I was going to set it on a farm worker to plow the field as one, because those fields do need to be plowed, and soil sense. But since the crops are already pretty well established in 2 of the 4 fields, might as well just go ahead and leave it there. It'll be fine for this year, but next year that'll be 1 field. But we're going to have to stagger those fields up a little bit, because I can't have all one cereal crop, because we're going to get so much of that crop. These bends will not be able to hold that. We can hold 900,000 liters of each individual crop. And last season, I was at 750,000 liters of wheat from those 2 big fields. So if I add another field, that's definitely going to push us over 900,000 liters. So I'll have to stagger the wheat, barley, and oats, which is fine. Give us a variety of things to sell. We also got to keep a reminder, though, we do have a lot of soybeans to sell this summer also. So I'll be getting a lot of cash from that. But I definitely think buying ourselves another combine harvester make the work go a little bit quicker. Get things done twice as quick. Keep up the pace that people tend, like I said, people seemed like the pace that we were doing the last 2 episodes, but that was quick pace for you, but a long day for me. And that's why this episode's gonna be kind of simple, because usually I got these my episodes for the week recorded over the weekend. But that last recording took up a whole day, and usually I try to get like 3 episodes recorded in a day. And now I'm recording this on a work night for myself and trying to get things done at a reasonable time here. But we'll get the cow manure spread in this field here. We'll go check on what the Steiger is doing. And then maybe we'll sell the milk. I don't think the price is going to be that much better. I may fast forward time until the price peaks. We'll sell the milk. I'll see how much the delivery driver charges me for bringing down the milk, or I'll just go ahead and do it myself to get the extra. I'm guessing he's going to charge us like $30,000, so for $30,000 I may go ahead and deliver it myself. It'll be a lot of trips, but $30,000 will buy me. Let's see. Well, it won't buy. I was going to say it might buy me the baler, but I think that baler is like $120,000. But definitely got to get ourselves a second combine, because that's going to definitely help us get the jobs done that much quicker. And I'm thinking I can finish this field here with the amount of manure I got left, and then I'll get Frank going over, and he can start spreading manure over in the other grass field, which is field number 1. Well, you can see Frank is busy going ahead spreading cow manure over in field number 1. I came over here to see how much I was going to get charged, and I was pretty darn close. $34,304 he'll charge me for the milk. Now, if I bring the milk on down myself, we'll get $556,000. Or if I have him do it, it'll be $521,000. I'm going to do it myself. It's going to be 7 trips, so it's going to take me a little bit, but I'd rather have the $30,000. So let me go ahead and start selling the milk. I'll bring it back on the last trip, and we can see we should be pretty close to almost back up to $1 million, which is great, but you know, I want to spend it. Last load of milk coming on down to be sold. I think we're going to be way short, well, not way short, but short of $1 million, which kind of sucks, but like I said, it wouldn't have mattered because we're going to spend it pretty darn quick. Let's go ahead and drop this off. The Steiger is now over here in fields number 13/17. You can see a headland is already almost done. Frank is down here as well. He is now fertilizing fields 14, 15, 16, getting the first layer on there. If I were to jump on out and get sprayed with some cow manure, yeah, we go from bad to, well, I guess it's still considered bad after 1 layer, but yeah. The nitrogen level, the pH level, yeah, we still got, I don't know. I'm not really sure. No one's, I know some people, wrong category. Precision farming, here we go. Yeah, if we get to the back of the pH level, yeah, no one really had an answer. I know, like I said in the last episode, someone thought that maybe one of the colors were turned off, but they're all on, so that wasn't the case. I'm not really sure why precision farming is not recognizing the pH level over here. But as for the nitrogen level in fields 14, 15, 16, we're working on that. Of course, we'll be doing fields number 13, 17 afterwards. Our grass fields, the new ones that we got, those were well enough when we bought them, so we're going to leave them be. And now these grass fields up here are done as well. Of course, then we're going to have fields 2, 3, 4, 5 to do, but that'll be after the harvest. The one thing I was just checking on, if we go into seasons mode, I thought corn, I wouldn't be able to plant it until like a couple days, first days of summer, but actually ground temperature needs to be 50, and technically I could plant it today if it was warm enough. It says I can, but the ground temperature is 4 degrees just on the cold side. So we'll be planting corn probably tomorrow, but by then we should be done planting the cereal crop, and of course Frank's going to be busy spreading manure. And like I said, the manure we're going through pretty darn quickly. At least I think we are. I don't know. That seems to be stuck on that number for some reason. Not too sure. We're not buying that manure, are we? Shouldn't be. It should be grabbing it. What setting is that? So refill manure. That's from the GEA stall, so that should be correct. Anyways, let's stay in this mode right here, and let's go to lands. And now we got enough money to buy this one right here for $446,000. Yes, that leaves me $536,000 to spend. Now I'm trying to figure out how I want to spend the money today, because I was going to spend it and buy all the equipment that I need. The one thing we are going to need, I think, having around here another tractor. I know it sounds kind of weird, maybe, but I think another tractor would help me out quite a bit. And we're going to go with, let's jump right in here. I talked about when we bought the Voltra, but we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a fast track. JCB fast track. No engine upgrades to those, but 348 horsepower. This is going to come in handy when we got to do more work around the farm. Do I really need it? No, I could probably get by with it, but make life a lot easier on the farm. The Voltra does have some problems getting up to speed, hauling the manure spreader once in a while. But in the summer, we're going to be harvesting. We could be doing harvesting, so it means we'll have 2 combines going, which means I need 2 tractors following behind with balers. And at the same time, we could be doing grass cutting and baling, or at least windrowing and stuff up there. So having another tractor, wait, do I want to spend this much on this tractor? I can go here for 310, 348 horsepower. What is the medium tractor, JCB? It's a lot cheaper, down to 235 horsepower. What is the Voltra horsepower that we got? No, I don't want, no, escape, no. I just want to see, that's 250 horsepower. All right, so that's not, okay, it's a little bit lower. So yeah, I don't want to go lower. All right, I mean, I shouldn't be worried about it. The money's going to come in. I'm just worried about, am I going to have the cash in time for buying the combine? You know what? Maybe I should go the safe route. Because like I said, I can probably get by with the tractors I have. Let's go the safe route. And let's go ahead and get the combine now so we have it. So this is a mod by Stevie. Let's go ahead and do that. Yes, we want Fent. It's going to be brand new. GPS, no. The engine, we upgrade, of course. Capacity, we're going to upgrade, of course. Wheel setup, we're going to upgrade that to the duals. So that's going to cost us $447,000. All right. I think that's everything we want. The color. What does that actually change? Oh, just change the seat color on the inside. I thought I was going to do the paint job on the outside. Oh, okay. So it's just the seat cover on the inside. No, that's John Deere. We'll put Fenton Classic in on this one. There we go. A second combine is what we need. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy that one. Yep. 88,000. Is that enough to buy? Of course, now we got a combine. We're going to need ourselves a header. And where's the headers? I should be looking. Oh, they're going to be way back here. Headers. Here we go. How much is the header? 45 foot. 82,000. We want the Fent sticker on there, please. Yep, we'll go with that. No, we'll leave the color as is. Yeah, we'll leave the color as is. Let's go ahead and buy that. Leaving me just, $6,689 currently. But we are now all set for harvest season. Let's go on down. It's not like we don't know what this is going to look like because we already got the setup going. This is going to make my life a little bit easier. Jobs a little bit easier. I think this is the correct year to be buying a second harvester. Because like I said, it took me about 3 hours to harvest those 2 fields that we're seeding today. It takes me about 3 hours to harvest those and replant them. So by getting a second combine, it should cut down the time quite a bit. But now we got all those fields on the other side of the bridge as well to deal with. So more harvesting, and we're just going to have to buy more fields in the future because we're going to need more straw, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and bring this up to our shed. Hopefully the train doesn't come and these don't go down. But we are good. So once we get a little bit more cash, I'm definitely going to put down a couple more sheds somewhere. I don't know where yet. The Steiger is slipping. I knew the Steiger was going to have some problems in that field because even though I tell Course Play to try to do 2 headlands, it won't do it. I think mainly because of that little tiny peninsula that cuts down by the BGA. It says I don't need to do 2 headlands there, so it won't do it. So I may have to seed this field by myself. So what I'm talking about is right in here. Where are you stuck? Oh, I know what you're stuck on. You're stuck on a telephone pole. Yep, that's the other thing that's going to get stuck on. And now it's going to be hard for me to get this around the telephone pole. So what I actually have to do is I actually have to fold it on up, which kind of sucks. And it does take a second for this 1870 to fold on up. But it will at some point. It's got to lift up everything. There it goes. Alright, and now lower it again. Make sure I put this at current waypoint. Wait for all the closers to get on down, and I should be able to go ahead and drive course, and you should be good to go. You might get stuck again. No. I don't know where you think you're going. Let's put this at next closest waypoint. See if that figures it out now. I think so. I think it's good. I think it's got it figured out. There we go. We're all set. I'll have to keep an eye on him. It's going to take him another 40 minutes to get that job done. Yeah, so when we harvest all these fields here in the summer, the good thing is I'll have the rest of the fall to get these fields kind of prepped. So I'm pretty sure they're going to need a whole bunch of lime. I'm pretty sure. See, the only thing, one thing it's kind of hard to understand how it works with precision farming on is when you buy a field, it doesn't show you no stats because you haven't done any soil sensing. But I'm pretty sure there was fertilizer on the fields, kind of like these grass fields here. These grass fields had fertilizer in it, but it won't show me the fertilizer state until you soil sample it. But if I don't soil sample it, would it know that the field has the nitrogen in it? I don't know. That's the only thing I don't know. But we'll take care of these fields in the fall after harvest. I do have a sunflower header that we have not used, so we'll get to be able to use that finally because we got sunflowers. But it should be fun harvesting those fields over there. I'll probably be harvesting those this summer, while we got Frank and Frank Jr. over here doing what they need to do. But I just need him to finish on up. I need to bring back my tanker truck. No, I got to get... Yeah, we don't want that. Where is... There it is. There it is. So I'm pretty sure by the time we start next episode... actually, next episode, maybe tomorrow, I may show us doing the planting of the corn. That won't take us too long. Yep, trailer stuck to the truck again. There we go. All set. But the cows definitely are making tons of milk, bringing in the cash. The cows' numbers are just skyrocketing. I didn't expect, like I said, to get that many cows in 1 year. I mean, it was like, oh, 500. We should be able to reach 500, but I wasn't sure. And we got up to 560. So now I'm thinking, okay, this year, let's shoot for the stars a little bit and say, can we get up to 800? I think 800 by the end of the year. So I'm kind of hoping this season's going to be 3 episodes instead of the 2. So, I mean, last season was 2 episodes, which was too much. So I think this year will be 3. So I'll see how much work I get done between this episode and next episode. I mean, we'll be done with the planting of the barley. That'll be done. But I kind of thought I was going to do a little bit more work in this episode because I thought when I bought fields 2, 3, 4, and 5 that I was going to be subsoiling and precision farming, soil sensing. But since the crop's already in there and growing, it's like, you know what, we'll just leave it be. And it's not really that necessary to take care of it this year. Because I think we're doing fine. No, I don't want to fill up with milk See, habits. Came up here so many times. So silage-wise, we should be fine for this year because we'll be doing the corn in the fall. You can see we got 330,000 liters of silage here. Let's uncover it so we can see the total here. So we got 950,000 there, and I got left down here 165,000. So we should be good for this year for sure. This bunker definitely needs to be cleaned out by the time the harvest comes, so I can put the corn chaff into these two fields down here. These bunkers tend to bleed over from one to another. So I think this bunker over here bled into this one. So when I take the silage out, I'm going to take it out of this bunker first, and hopefully that will work out. But like I said, we just got to go ahead and finish planting in this field here. Frank Jr. is done fertilizing down here. He'll have to do it again when the crop grows. I won't be able to... Yeah, okay, you're slipping again. So I think I may have to go tell Frank to take the rest of the morning off. And I want to jump in that Steiger and get the rest of the fields planted myself. Won't take me too long. Course play says it'll take about another 40 minutes. But I think if I did, I could probably do it in like 30 because I'll probably turn around a little bit better than course play. Hard to say. But then we got to get the fields fertilized. Anyways, we'll see where we are at the beginning of the next episode. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Griffin, Indiana. But until then, have a good one. Those dang telephone poles.